Hey, it's Patrick. I'm here today to talk to you about Burly Cable Kits. Now, Burly's been in the parts game for a couple of decades now, kind of living in the scrambler and cafe and garage builder space. And these handlebar kits really go with that ethos of the garage builder, making it easier to do an install that typically you would take to a dealer. Now, this is going to be for basically Harley models going from present all the way back to Evo. So Dynas, baggers, Softails, Sportsters, all of them, they make kits for everything. The kits are gonna vary in price though, basically from $200 all the way up to $480. And that's because of the components involved. If you have something like a bagger that's a dual disc ABS bike compared to a Sportster that's just a single disc non-ABS bike, there's gonna be less parts. So that's the big range in price there, is because of the different equipment on the bikes. Now, this is a really, really good idea on Burly's part, because when it comes to swapping handlebars, the tough part is figuring out all of the accompanying hardware that goes with the handlebar swap. The actual physical handlebar swap is pretty easy, but it's everything else that makes it tough. And they've actually come at this in a little bit of a different way. So they go by make model, so the type of bike, but then it's the type of handlebar you have and then the height of that handlebar. So basically you would say, I have a bagger, I'm going to put a set of ape hangers on it that are 15 inches, and that is what the kit is built for. Part of that reason is the angles on some of the fittings. If you have ape hangers as opposed to T-bars, those angles, even though they're both a 15-inch bar, the angle is going to be a little bit different, so that's why you're going to get fittings that are just for that. And like I said, these fit all those different types of models. ABS, non-ABS, doesn't matter. Throttle by wire or regular cable throttle, they have a kit for you. And that's really, really important, because on some of the throttle by wire bikes, obviously you're not going to be extending a cable, you're going to be extending that electronic throttle. So they send wires, not just for the switch housings, but for the throttle by wire setup as well. And you don't even have to solder it. They have the ends already installed on the wires, and they're at the proper length. So basically you take apart your plug, you plug these in, they send heat shrink, and you put the plug back together on the other end, which makes it really, really slick. There's no soldering in there. You don't have to worry if you messed up a solder joint and it's inside the bar and now your turn signal doesn't work. They have that done for you. For baggers and Softails, you're gonna have the option of black or stainless. For Dynas and Sportsters, sorry, just black only. But again, this is a full set it and forget it kit, which is great. That makes it easy to just swap those bars. The difficulty here is the actual install. This is kind of a big lift. The great part is we have videos for this. We've done videos on putting ape hangers on a bar and running the wires inside. We've done clutch cable installations. We've done brake line installations, how to bleed ABS brakes, so on and so forth. But you need to give yourself some time on this one. They do make it easy with the parts, but you still have to do the work. So give yourself probably a full afternoon on a Saturday to get this done, but it is made about as simple as you can get from Burly. If you have any more questions on this, feel free to click on that info tab on your desktop or mobile device. That's going to take you to the product detail page where you can read other writers' reviews and more specs about these cable kits. If you still have more questions, feel free to reach out to our customer service team. They would love to talk to you about what works best for you, your motorcycle budget, and riding style. I'm Patrick. Thank you for watching. Go work on those motorcycles.